I was supposed to have the junior.
Yes, of course.
I didn't have a problem with it, but he's supposed to ask for today, so I don't know.
Zach Jr. Well, there's nothing wrong with getting a paternity test, being sure.
She's right. I agree with you, and I've been thinking the same thing, especially now that he's talking about opening up a trust in the child's name.
Oh, hell no. You got to know. You drink. Ooh. Trust.
Look, you know me. It's not uncommon for me to look at things a bit too closely and pick apart clues and come up with a theory for something that really isn't there. But the way Sabrina just kind of fiddled around and looked around the room before going, trust, before we cut from the girls' brunch has me thinking, Fatima, I think you said too much. And on top of that, Sabrina is not one to hold a secret, because in the earlier seasons, a lot of fans, including myself, would roast her for telling a lot of private, confidential customer information to people outside of work, mainly Zach stuff. And after she gets a couple of drinks in her, she will just spill her guts out. And earlier in the episode, it just so happens that she has a conversation with Karen, who is having issues with money right now and is in need of a personal loan, I think, because she already has a business loan with the bank. Sabrina said, I'll see what I can do. I just helped out a couple get out a loan for a house, and they had a lot of debt too, but Karen's like, well, yeah, I don't have a family set up right now, so I don't really have anybody else to go in financially with. So do you think Sabrina will divulge this information to Karen about, well, hey, I looked into the loan, but that isn't really going to work out. I'm sorry, Karen. But during brunch, and then I might turn, Karen in her feelings because she wasn't invited. Well, she was, but didn't go. But then she showed up and turned away after, I guess, seeing Fatima there. But I think that Sabrina will bring up the idea Zach has about a trust, and then maybe say, well, instead of a trust, why don't you ask Zach for that money to use for the salon, since you can't get a loan? And then I'm wondering if this conversation continues and this happens in front of all the girls. Danny might speak up because she was at the brunch on Team Fatima, like, we don't even know if that's Zach's baby. And that could lead into the episode 4 synopsis, where it mentions that Danny betrays Karen in favor of Zach and Fatima. So this could be relevant. But the main question I wanted to bring up was, do you think it was a bit suspicious the way Sabrina was like, oh, a trust? As in, Karen might want to know about this. Let's talk about it in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.